Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today for the always pleasant task of welcoming another new business to Woodbridge Township. In this case, it's not a new business really, it's a new version of that business and a new owner of the business, but it's been a business that's been here for many, many years. And we're at the Garden State Dispensary on Route 1 North, just next to the strip mall where there's the ShopRite and Blue Ale House, right across from Infinity and the New Jersey Mike's. So this is a place we're very familiar with from many years of the Weisers owning this facility and selling medical marijuana. I guess they go back about 7 or 8 years.
Yes.
And they've been a terrific neighbor to us. Other than the first couple of weeks, a few odor issues, everything since then has been terrific. And not everybody minded the odor issues. In fact, you know, Taco Bell loved it because because people, and Chick-fil-A loved it, and White Castle loved it. But they've been great. But now this business has been purchased by Air Corporation, AYR. They continued the use of the sale of medical marijuana. And today at 11 o'clock, they are kicking off their first sales of recreational marijuana. A whole group of stores got approved about a month ago by the state. Air didn't quite get that, but they got their 3 stores in Union, Eatontown, and now Woodbridge approved, and they're all opening today. To my right is Karen Winter. She's a terrific person. She's been in to see us as soon as the company started talking about buying. They came in, they talked to us. They're already doing great things in town, contributing to our charity fund. And what I think the coolest thing they're doing is we have a greenhouse at Cypress Recreation Center that we've not really used yet. It was put in a grant by Columbia Bank, and it's where special needs adults go for camp during the day, and special needs kids use it, the facilities, all weekends. And now Air Corporation is going to basically sponsor that greenhouse, to staff it with people that help out, but also bring supplies and get it going. And what's really cool is the special needs adults will now learn a skill, and who knows, they might work here someday. We have the cafeteria there where our teens and young 20s special needs kids, young adults, work, and so far 3 of them have worked, are starting to work in our community center. So they're there in Mayor Mac's Cafe, which is all run by special needs teens, and now some of them have gotten gainful employment out of it, so we're hoping that works here. So I've said enough. Let me turn the microphones over to Karen Winter, and please tell me everything about your company here and introduce your people, or we'll pass the mic and let them introduce. I'll hold this.
Sure. Which one do I hold?
I'll just hold them.
Hi. So I'm the VP of Retail Operations. Just wanted to thank you, Mayor McCormick, for being such a great, and to the township for being such great partners and helping us to normalize cannabis. And we're really excited to welcome customers and continue to provide patient access.
So tell me about your hours. Tell me about ordering online,
Yep.
Social media presence. Give me all that.
Yeah, so we are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. From
Every day?
On Sundays, we're open from 11 to 7. The first hour of every day is reserved for medical patients only, as well as the last hour of every day. This ensures that our patients still have access
That's
to
a really
their
good
own.
idea.
Yeah, and we're doing last call a half hour before, just so people know if you're running late. Don't bother, as an adult use customer, don't bother wasting your time, because we will not allow anyone in. Last call is 7:30, so we can ensure that we're not doing any transactions during patient hours.
That's terrific.
We're also going to be launching home delivery, which is really exciting for patients only. So this way, individuals who need access and have had to get rides, to come here, now we can actually deliver to their home. So that's exciting. And then we also have reserved patient spots, and as well as patient-only registers. So that's a way for us to ensure patient access, and for customers, we're excited to offer, a great menu of variety, and overall, just providing access to Central Jersey is really exciting for us.
So as somebody who's never partaken of smoked or partaken of anything, tell me what you sell, and there's different strands.
Yep, different strains. So we have various different form factors. So that starts with the different ways that you can consume cannabis. So we have flower, tinctures, edibles, vape pens. So there's the pure flower form, and then there's what we call manufactured products, which is oil and edibles and things that can oftentimes be easier for individuals to digest and to use for different conditions or anxiety or any kind of ailments or recreationally.
So basically the full gamut of options to
Correct.
Use cannabis.
Yes, exactly.
And how about your social media presence? How does somebody find you online? How does somebody find you on?
Yeah, so you can find us online at Garden State Dispensary, and you can find us also more information on what we do in New Jersey at Air Wellness as well.
Spell AYR.
AYR Wellness, and and I'll let the team introduce themselves
Okay, go
because we have
ahead.
such
I'll
a fabulous team here.
Go ahead.
My name is Lauren DiGiovanni. I am the retail director for all 3 locations in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. And all 3 opening today?
They are all
And,
of
but
them.
how come you guys are here? Because you love Woodbridge.
Yeah, you've been
that's it.
unbelievable to us, Mayor Mac.
Cool.
I'm Julius Davis. I'm the assistant store manager here.
Okay.
Robert Vinesco, Vice President of Communications for Air Wellness.
Yeah, you're a big shot, man. Vice President, that's big time.
Try.
Jordan Brusilov, I'm the store manager here.
Okay. Oh, Phil Bajowski, I know him. That's our health guy, Chief Health Inspector Phil Bajowski. Phil, what do you think about the place?
Well, I had the benefit of when this opened up as a medical facility to get a tour of this representing the health department. It's quite an elaborate operation, very interesting with all the different strains and how they are grown. It's a very well operated facility, and just joining the mayor and welcoming to expanding to the use that they are.
So is everything you sell here grown here, or do you have other grow facilities?
We have other grow facilities, but we also buy from third parties. So in New Jersey, there's a very robust wholesale market so that we can provide different types of products and strains.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you
to
did that.
different,
Okay.
yeah. So there's a wholesale market, which I expect to continue to grow, and that provides a lot of variety for patients and customers, but at an access point that's easily accessible for them.
So how many, as of today with your 3, how many approved sales spots are there in the state?
So we're up to
Dozen?
13, right?
Yeah.
13 or
13?
15. I don't even
Are
know.
there
13
more?
or 15.
Us on the market.
15 with us.
With us.
It was, yes,
Okay.
15 with
Yeah.
us.
Are there more on the horizon? There are more companies looking to get in?
Absolutely. There's more, companies looking to get in. I know that we've partnered with some social equity groups to help get them
really?
started and launched. Yes. So someone called the Library New Jersey, who's a wonderful organization. And so we partner with them to help with funding, financing, some expertise on licensing. And really, we want to provide customers and patients more access points. It's great for the market. It helps normalize cannabis. So we are definitely, hopeful that more towns will be open to it like you have been. There have been towns that have opted out. I think just from maybe not understanding what it is. Obviously, here individuals purchase and we have high security and regulations, and then the product is sealed, child resistant, opaque, it's not attractive to children, and then they leave and take that home. And I think that's a misconception, is that potentially there's on-site consumption, and I think, you were very open to conversations of what this can mean for the community and to really help normalize cannabis. And you've been wonderful partners in helping with the regulation and security. So,
Well, what really helped you was the fact that we had a place,
yes.
and it was great.
Yeah.
And they was
Right.
run as a nonprofit, so they
Right.
frequently contributed to different causes in town, as you're going to do, even though you're for profit.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any issues with them.
Right.
I said, other than a few weeks of odors, nothing.
Yeah.
They were just benign. No one knew they were here unless you were a customer.
Yep.
And no issues, no protesters, no nothing. And
Right.
the fact is, even though I'm not ever going to be a client here, it passed overwhelmingly. 2/3 of the voters in
Yeah.
New Jersey voted for it.
Yeah.
So clearly, and that's no reason to believe that 2/3 didn't apply to Woodbridge also.
I agree.
So there's no reason why, once it's completely legal and we had the experience with it, there's really no reason why we wouldn't keep going with it.
Understood. And
makes sense.
And the business partners, I have to say, have been wonderful. We have business partners who are patients, who are customers, and we really try to integrate ourselves in the community and be good neighbors.
And I want to say you've got 2 good neighbors. Let's talk about Miller Pontiac allowing you to have some employee parking on their site to make more room for the massive hordes of people you're going to get starting at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, they have. I mean, being on Route 1, we want to make sure that people can easily access, our parking lot. We still have room for patients, and so we had a conversation with the Miller family, who are very open to saying, yes, absolutely. We have some free parking, and we could rent you spaces, as well as just partnering with some of our larger parking lot neighbors, saying,
But
hey, bear with us.
That's
St.
Levin Management, right? That
Yeah.
owns that whole strip
Yeah.
mall. And they've been helpful.
Yeah, and saying to them, hey, we know people may miss the entrance and exit, and so just, work with us, and they understood.
Good.
And they understood. Very, very
That's
good.
the Woodbridge
us.
way. Let me
That's
tell
the
you, that's what I'm talking about. All right, well, let me present you with this proclamation, and you can
Thank you.
display it prominently. I'm sure did the medical place leave their proclamation behind, or did they take
We
it?
still have it.
You still have it? All
so
right,
we're doing
cool.
both licenses.
All right, great. All right, we're going to count down from 5 to welcome Air Corporation to Woodbridge Township. 5. Now's a good time to say 4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Woodbridge.
Hey, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.